All right, so I'm starting my day by going out to Tommy FEI's shop. Now Tommy, he used to part out a lot of FDs back in the day, and he still has quite a bit of leftover parts from, you know, all the part outs. So I'm heading up there now. We're gonna go through his storage container and see if there's any parts that he has that I may need for my car since I'm missing a lot. So anything will help and hopefully cuts me a good deal. So headed out there now. Hopefully be there in a few minutes. It's quite a long drive, but today's a rainy day, so it's kind of like the perfect day for it. So see you soon, Tommy. All right, so this is Tommy's FEI's first time bringing his new RX7 home.
What's up, FD brother?
Oh my God, dude. You got like the actual nice version of the nicest version of my car you could possibly get.
I mean, except for a Spirit R, this is it. Jimmy Oak shot. Move. Gotta get a new shot.
This car is absolutely insane. I only has like 5,500 original miles on it, which is ridiculous. I don't even know how that's a possible thing. It's absolutely perfect. It looks like it was off the showroom. Jay Leno should honestly have this car, so I don't know. But Tommy has been parting out FDs for years, and he's accumulated a lot of random parts that he has in a disclosed location. So we're gonna head out there now, see what he's got, see if there's any cool things I could snag off of him for my Clapper FD, and we'll see. So
I'm gonna rape Jimmy in prices, and I'm gonna sell him my worst shit. That's all I gotta say.
So we just got back from the disclosed location, and Tommy was able to dig out a whole box full of parts for me.
We went to Mexico.
We went to Mexico. So most of it is interior pieces because that's what I'm missing mainly. And yeah, let's get in. So there's a few things like this I think is for the side of the dash where the center console is. Console, what do you guys want to call it? Console. He got me the door trims that kind of go on the bottom of the doors that go over the carpet.
The door sill.
Door sill. They're really dirty, but I gotta clean them up.
Yeah, that place is the
Mexico's dirty.
The mini chop shop is disgusting.
It is. And somehow he has brand new dash vents. I don't know how, but hooked it heavy on these because I need these horribly.
Check Jeff out, dude. Those are sick.
So, also got the kick panel for your foot next to the clutch, something like that. Trim that goes on the inside of the mirror on the door, I believe, right, Tommy?
Yeah. Ooh, the clamshell, that's dirty.
Hooked it with the shifter boot.
It's B.
Yeah, it's B. I'll probably make a new one, but the shell is really where it's at.
And it's actually in good shape.
And it's actually broken, missing a tab.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That sucks.
This is the trim for the hatch lever, like by the seat.
Don't forget, I told you I'd tell you all my worst shit.
And this is awesome too. I don't have this around my steering column. Goes over it, make it look nice and clean because it looks booty without it. Tommy hooked it up with the new old stock of mud flaps. Which
Those are sick.
Oh, the hardware's in here too?
Dude, everything.
Look at this. Get in here, Mike. That's crazy. So, literally brand new of these.
See, I already have them.
Side, so
I don't need them. I already have them in color.
Yeah, see.
I already have them color, man. Dude, they have double-sided tape on them.
That's insane. I'm just gonna rock a red. Screw it. That's sick.
It's funny that you're like displaying them over one that's already there. Like, oh, it could look like this.
So Tommy came in so heavy today. This would have taken me like 4 trips to hell. To eBay. Yeah. So the guy that I bought my car from really just kind of, I think just took a pile of parts that he had and threw it in a car to make it look somewhat complete and ended up.
He eBayed it.
He eBayed it, yeah, so he skunked me, but it's alright. But Tommy hooked it, so I ordered a OEM replacement carpet, because OE carpets are how much?
$1,000.
$1,000 for a damn carpet. So I ordered a replica, and it's like $200, and you kind of have to cut it to fit, but it'll be good. Then I'll get all this stuff in, and the car won't look like a piece of crap. Ish.
This is gonna make it look cool. It might make it look like this one.
But yeah, so the goal is like 15% of this.
Look at Mike getting that filmer shot.
Everyone's going to get food. I'm gonna head down to the shop real quick. It's still kind of early. It's like 5 o'clock. It's gonna take me like an hour and a half to get to the shop with all this traffic, but whatever. Tommy hooked it so heavy on the parts, a bunch of interior pieces, and he has to get a few more parts from his home. He's selling me a new headliner, center console, and everything, so my interior should be getting pretty complete. The center console, the carpet, and the headliner is really gonna make it look nice. So this whole FD thing's gonna be really cool. Tommy got his the same time I got mine. Now his is pristine, but he's still gonna mod it. If you wanna check out Tommy's stuff, I'm gonna put the link to the description. It's Tommy F, yeah, he kills it. He has a bunch of cool cars, and his FD is immaculate. So make sure you give him a sub, check his videos out. So, off to the shop. All right, so we're back at the shop. All the guys are gonna show up pretty soon, actually. We're gonna do a few things to Jip's car tonight. I want to put on some of the interior pieces Tommy already gave me, and we'll see what else is going on. All right, so as you guys saw, Tommy hooked me with so many parts. What I really wanna throw in real quick is the trim around the steering wheel. All right, so it just slipped on. I forgot to film it. It just clicks together with 2 screws underneath, and that already looks so much cleaner. So I remember a long time ago, I bought a steering wheel hub for Steffi's Miata, or I put it right here. And I forgot about it, and I ordered another one. So it's one of these cheap eBay ones. They work pretty well, but it was for her Miata, and it actually does fit the FD, which is sweet. So now I can kind of throw my Nardies on in the meantime. I really don't have any reason to, other than the fact that I just want to see it in there. So I'm gonna bolt this up real quick. This looks so good. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm missing the whole dash vent, and it looks like ass. Somehow, I don't know how, Tommy had a whole dash vent brand new in the bag. I honestly feel guilty putting such nice interior pieces in this clapper car, but whatever. Thank you again, Tommy. You're the man. I'm really excited. It's gonna really clean it up, so let's snap them in. That is never coming out. That was so hard to put in. Like, if I have to take that out, it's breaking. Those dashes, boof. God, this car's such a piece of crap. Doesn't look like much, but this is a huge accomplishment. I love the way this looks. But in the meantime, Jip has been working on his exhaust. I know he's having a hard time, but it looks like it's fully mounted, and it looks really good.
Dude, solid. I can pick the car up on this.
So now the exhaust system is fully done, so that's one last thing we gotta do. Sweet.
Not the left, the right.
So what is up, guys? You might not even tell, but today is a whole different day. Yesterday we kind of stopped filming. We were working on Jip's car and just hanging out. Today I've basically been sitting around just doing errands, trying to think of something to do. There's just really nothing to do right now. I had Brian and his boss actually come out to the garage today to give me a quote on how much it would be to basically hook it up to the frame machine. So as you guys saw in the last video, I was talking about how there's actually some damage in the front of the car that just wasn't told by the previous owner. So he kind of screwed me over, and there's really not much I could do about it. Brian's actually gonna take this, hopefully in the next 2 days, down to a shop and start, you know, straightening it out a little bit. It's not horrible, but it's enough just to, you know, be annoying. So I really want to at least get the interior done, but I have to wait until the carpet comes in, and that's hopefully gonna be by the end of the week. So I figured might as well be somewhat productive on it today and get the bay stripped, because I can essentially take everything out of the engine bay because I gotta paint it anyways. So just gonna bolt a bunch of stuff and get this thing empty. What do you think, Andy?
Looking hot. After Brian hooks this up, it's gonna be minty.
There you go.
All aligned. But it's a drift car, so can't be too picky.
There you go. So Tommy F actually let me borrow a strut brace, and I mocked it up to make sure, you know, the strut tower isn't bent. It's like the easiest way to do it, and it fits fine. So I know the strut tower is not bent, and that's like kind of the whole important thing. So as long as that's good, we're good. It's not bad enough to tube it. A lot of kids keep saying I should tube the whole front end. It's not that bad. It's just ugly and wrinkled, and I just want to make sure the upper rail is straight too. So make sure when you do brakes to buy a line wrench. As you can see, it's kind of has more points of contact than an open-ended wrench. Brake lines strip out very easily, and it makes your life really annoying. With a line wrench, you have a way less likely chance of stripping out. It's worth the money. We got the brake lines out. Now we can take the heater hose out because we don't need this. Sorry if I've been a little unenthusiastic the past couple minutes in the video. You ever just have those days where you kind of just want to sit around and do nothing and watch TV? That's been me the past couple days. I've been in such a funk, but I think it's the weather. It's finally started getting cold in CT, so hopefully I'll get used to this soon because I definitely do not miss it. There's no more ABS. We don't need any more ABS sensors, and luckily the previous owner already started to remove them. I don't know why he didn't finish, but they're just kind of hanging right here. If I can even get this thing out. All right, there it is. FD ABS sensor. All right, so I also removed the power steering lines real quick and capped them because I don't need to put those in until later. So the bay is actually looking pretty empty at this point. I'm probably gonna pull the brake booster. If it's like a 240, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but besides that, it should be basically empty and stripped for paint. So unlike an S13, the bolts for the brake booster is actually really easy to get to. Tension with a swivel bit should do the job. Right. So if I did this right, this should just, nice. Dude, look at this booster. It looks like a bucket. This thing's huge. Look at that compared to the S13. Well, the bay is basically stripped and ready to be prepped for paint. That all came out fairly easy. It only took me about 25-30 minutes, so. Well, today was pretty unsuccessful, but it's all right. Everyone needs a day to refresh themselves, but this whole front end damage thing is really killing me and stressing me out. Sucks when you've been saving up for something for so long and you get something like this that happened, but it's whatever. I know Brian will be able to handle it and basically make it all set because he is unreal at the body stuff, so I'll leave it to him. Hopefully we can get it down there soon and get it all figured out so I can get this thing painted and we can actually start putting it together. I know you guys hate when I apologize, but I feel obligated to say sorry. I didn't get much done today, but whatever. We'll be making moves later this week. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to Tommy F once again for hooking me up with all those parts. People don't realize, but the interior stuff for these cars are so expensive and they're so hard to find, so all that little stuff that Tommy gave me is a huge help. And he actually has a few more parts for me too. He has a center console and a headliner for me, which I'm gonna pick up later this week, which will really make the interior pop, and especially when I get that carpet, it'll be all set. So I'm gonna put his channel in my description. Click on it, check out his builds. He has some pretty sick cars. He has 2 R32 GTRs for some reason, and he has a 5,500 mile FD RX7 right-hand drive. Dude's unreal. So I'm gonna call it a night. You guys know the drift day is the best day. Hoodies are up for sale. I think there's only like 2 or 3 days left on these, so you better hurry. So these things are sick. Grab one, help support the build by picking one up, and link in description. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop rambling. You guys know how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you tomorrow.